Good afternoon, my YouTube viewers. In this video, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be talking about the Poisson distribution. So in previous videos, I talked about the normal distribution, and then I talked about the binomial distribution, and now I'm going to be doing a series of videos on the Poisson distribution and how we're going to do some practice questions in that regard. And so this practice question is going to be about a convenience store. So the practice question is, a convenience store uses the Poisson distribution to approximate the number of customers arriving each hour during weeknights at the only checkout counter at the store. On average, 30.5 customers arrive per hour at the checkout counter during weeknights. What is the probability that 25 customers arrive at this checkout counter in a given hour during a weeknight? So what we're going to do is we're going to write a program in Python to solve this problem. And before we write the program in Python, we're going to import a library. We're going to import scipy, which is Python's scientific library. So from scipy.stats, we're going to import Poisson. Now, stats is a statistical module in scipy, and Poisson is the distribution that we're going to be creating to solve this problem. So now we're going to set the parameter of the Poisson distribution. So lambda underscore is going to be 30.5. So that's the average number of customers arriving per hour. And the number of customers that we are interested in is 25. So K equals 25. So we're going to calculate the probability of exactly 25 arrivals. So probability equals Poisson.PMF, and PMF means probability mass function, brackets, K equals 25 and lambda equals 30.5. And then we're going to print the probability that exactly 25 customers arrive at the checkout counter in a given hour is approximately 0.469. So that's 4.69% probability. So now the next question we have is, what is the probability that fewer than 33 customers arrive at this checkout counter on a given hour on a weeknight? So we're going to, from scipy.stats, we're going to import Poisson, and scipy is our scientific library. Stats is the statistical module within scipy, and Poisson is the distribution that we're going to be creating. And we're going to set the parameters for the Poisson distribution. So lambda equals 30.5. That's the average number of customers arriving per hour. And K equals 33. So we want probability that fewer than 33 customers arrive at this checkout counter on a given hour on a weeknight. So we're going to calculate the cumulative probability of X is less than or equal to 32. So probability fewer than 33 equals Poisson.CDF, and CDF is cumulative distribution function, brackets, K minus 1, that's 32, comma, lambda is 30.5. And then we're going to print the probability that fewer than 33 customers arrive in a given hour is approximately 65.11%. So now we have another question regarding survival function. I just wanted to, so this is the survival function. What is the probability that the number of customers who arrive at this checkout counter in a given week, in a given hour on a weeknight will be greater than 35? And then so the lambda is 30.5 and the K is 35. But what I want to check here is this. What I want to check this. I'm not sure about this, but I'm going to give it a go. So we're just going to put it, we're going to rerun it. Not sure it's going to work, but I'm going to give it a go. Yep, it worked. So basically what it was we're going to calculate the survival function for x is greater than 35, probability greater than 35 equals Poisson.sf brackets k equals 35, comma, lambda underscore. And then we're going to have prob greater than 35 equals 1 minus Poisson.cdf brackets k equals 35, comma, lambda equals 30.5. And then we're going to print the probability that more than 35 customers arrive in a given hour is approximately 18.1%. And then we do the same thing for 1 minus CDF, and it's 18.1% as well. So 1 minus CDF is the same as survival function in lambda in the Poisson distribution. And I just wanted to check that and make sure that that was the case. So you can use survival function, which probably if you've got the survival function, you could use it. But if you're working with Excel, I don't think Excel has a survival function. So you're going to have to use 1 minus Poisson.cdf. So that concludes this video. The next video is going to be about a coffee shop, and I hope that you decide to watch it.